Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Ctrl Alt Ego, where apparently I am the source code, which I guess makes sense because it doesn't really feel like this game is... It does feel like it's reliant on us a little bit for content. Anyway, am I going to try this again? Let's see. I can get... I wish I could crouch. Here, am I allowed to grab the crate? Nope. That crate is non-ethermatic, by which we mean the developers couldn't be bothered to make it part of the physics model, and so it's just prop. It's actually extremely difficult to get over. How the hell? Okay, hold on a second. Hey, you. Deposit a dad. And then we jump into this dad because we need to know this dad. I may as well pick up all these bug traps while we're here. Oh shit! My plan here was to try to disintegrate that, try to deserialize that, and then see if we could reserialize it out here. But I did not put myself in a position where I can actually see it. Nope, that's kind of what I figured. Well, now that the bug traps are gone, we can just come in from the side. It's fine. I was kind of just curious. All right, so the answer's no, right? I don't bother with this. We can't jump very far. I'm not going to be able to, like, we could zoom for quite some time. I could maybe energy siphon this thing to death, but, like, there's so much stuff beyond it, and it's a lot of rooms. It's not like a small area to clear. I'm actually really curious what's back there. I'm curious enough what's back there that it's going to become a problem for me. It's going to distract me from... Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay. It's going to distract me from all the things we are supposed to be doing. Wait, is that... No, okay. That is... Not only is that not a thing... It's not rendering correctly either. This game. Interesting that they decided to draw vents way up on the walls, but not make them like, you know, functional video game facility vents. In a game where they know you can fly. The world's a mystery. Also, damn it. Let's just slide you forward a little bit there. There we go. Let's reserialize our dad. So I don't have a disc. We could shield. We could upgrade our shield. I don't know. I just don't feel like any of this stuff's really going to help us get through. Causing a malfunction for a wormable duration. I mean, we could try picking up shock. There's so many things through here, right? Seems like it's going to be very hard to get where we're going quickly, but also so enticing. All right. I can't help it. I need to try at least one more time. Okay, there's a printer right here, and this printer is printer at C. Okay, at C is the printer we want. If this should somehow go awry, and, you know, I can't imagine how that would happen. All right, shields up. Ah, shit, I couldn't get up in the corner. Okay, okay, okay. We found a space where we can hide for a second. And now I just have to figure out what to do from here. Yes, the sub... Thank you. Yes, this is the subway. So one thing I need to do... One thing that would be super helpful is if we could find something up there to ego jump to so that I can have a look around without having to expose the bug. It looks like we might be out of luck on that one. There's a thing right there. Can I please jump to the bot? It's a matey boy. Okay, well, let's turn this off for safety's sake. The sensors on the cameras are in really awkward positions, but I'm assuming they're probably all going to be on this other network anyway. So that's not open right now. There's definitely a thing back there. Yeah, an opening behind that big heavy crate. I think we can probably move the big heavy crate with our shift. So I guess that's my next play. Yeah, that's open. Or that's openable at least. Sure, this looks safe. I have no idea where I am. No idea what I'm supposed to be doing at this moment. But I found a place where I can explore, and that's the only thing that matters to me in the entire universe. Gosh, it's bright down here. Oh, bug-free zone. This away. Well, we definitely did not do this the way I was supposed to. Oh, crap. That's a mum. Okay, and that's a dad. Okay. Problem. The spare parts door does not open. Okay, so access to his sensor is blocked, but I don't think that he's on that network. Would someone kindly shift this junk out of the way? It's been bothering my colleague, Mr. Git, greatly. His chief concern is that were any of the junk to fault, it could conceivably damage Mr. Git's carefully brushed metallic coating. Thank you to whichever crew member steps up to remedy the situation. Yeah, we're definitely going to cause some trouble here. Can I? Yes, I can jump to the I Spy. Please let me see the I Spy again. There we go. Uncontrolled. Yeah, it just says offline because blocked. It doesn't give any sense that anything else is going on. So what we're going to do here... Ugh, that's a lot of stuff. We're just gonna... Okay, that's really unfortunate because I think the dad's legs are pointed this way. I think that dad's looking right at me. I guess I can check that safely from here. Oh, actually, the dad itself is dead, I think. It's not exactly what I was trying to do. But I guess we have the spare parts storage key now. I was thinking it would just blow off the coating and then we could, you know, do other stuff. We could take it over. Well, now that's curious. Is that a bug trap sitting in that vent, or We'll bring the bug over here when it makes sense to do so. Let me just look around. It sounds like there's a lot of explosions going on out here. Let's just have Pupkins poke his head in. Oh, okay, actually, this is the way forward. This is the way to the bug-free zone. Well, sadly, the bug is not going to be able to get through the hole in the fence. Oh my god, my pup is so completely stuck on this. Okay. But I think we're probably going to be able to pop that door. Is indeed just a storage room for spare parts, which we will look at when we are the bug. Introduce faults to give object faulting status. Faulting objects are prone to implode on non-trivial impact with other ethermatic objects. The standard two-stage mode of operation is use the fault tool to introduce a fault. Thank you, no kidding. Then bring the faulting object into contact. Yeah, you know, the text that we literally just said, the sentence before this. I think that a big part of where this game sort of falls down for me as compares to say a traditional sort of imsim is that this game treats you like you are an idiot constantly. This game has just absolutely no interest in the idea that you might have a thought in your head of how to do something, or it's just going to lay everything on you in the most plain language, usually several times. And it's just kind of reduces a little bit the immersive sim fun of feeling like you're figuring things out, even when they are kind of like laid out for you. This broken bit looks remarkably like a functional mem card. Bug body, what is my whole torso doing right now? Okay, well, I guess we're cool to just go forward. I don't have any mem, do I? No, I totally do. I have two. Well, that being the case, do we want to buy something? So we're at 5% slower hostile times. What else did I take? It doesn't actually say. All right, well. Oh, we definitely did this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do an egomaniac. I'm cool with that. And then... yeah, another one of these. Every moment counts. Okay. It's an arcade game of the game that we're in. What an incredible concept. Who could have foreseen this? No part of my body is any good at operation. So this is properly the way through. There is a bug. There's a bug guarding the entrance to the bug-free zone. That seems... so I guess we're skipping a lot of the text here. We're skipping a lot of this stuff. We seem to have found a way to the bug-free zone that doesn't feel like it was the intended way. Maybe this is going to get... yes, I know. This is a thing that came up literally within like the first hour of the game, wasn't it? Or maybe not the first hour. Did I know about the printers in the first hour? I don't know, but like early. Again, the game just like no hope that you might learn a thing. I did. I broke a bot. I feel terrible about it. Okay, so we have a disc. We have 2 worms. I guess I'm just going to hold all this stuff. I don't know what I want to do yet. All right, let's cycle it. So, back to the bug-free zone then, potentially. Okay, so we have a dad thing, contains response team. We have an armed one of these, but I think we're probably going to get to ignore this because we can just put up the dad, take over the dad, and then use the dad to serialize that problem away. So, hold on. If I was willing to say, let's say I'll use all of my boost, 100% of my boost, can I ego suck this? It is hostile, yeah. Okay, and things are maybe going to get a little dangerous here. So let me break direct line of sight. Oh no. Unconcerned by dad base. Well, I mean, we could just do the thing, right? We could just detonate the... I mean, I kind of want to have a dad, though. I do feel like it is useful to have a dad. To be able to serialize, should you need to serialize. Can't quite see the filter there. So yeah, I don't really want to do that. Let me jump back to the bug and see if we can't figure out a way to do this. Well, I think what I've done is I've just pointed his dick directly at us. Ugh. What I was trying to do was pull the sort of the top part off, the casing. Hey, how you doing? Or we try something else. Okay, rocketing at him accomplished nothing. Maybe I got caught on something. Let's try it again. Holy hell, 9. 9 ego. The thing is, I do think it's probably worth it, actually. We don't have enough juice to suck out very much. Yeah, fuck it, I'm doing it. Let's all not think about the horrifying implications of the thing I keep doing. Alright, you and I are going to be the best of friends, Sir Cacique, Senior Cacique, perhaps? Alright, security personnel access key would get us into there or there. I don't know if I think that's actually valuable, though. What's on here? All merge requests are to be denied until further notice, pending investigation into the bug-free zone security breach. Be advised that in order to minimize the likelihood of a repeat incident, increased security measures are being rolled out throughout the freight workshop and transit hub, all the way up to the God docking facility. Please ensure you maintain maximum vigilance and report anything that doesn't look right to your nearest mum or dad representative. This one, okay, that one's just fully offline. And there's nothing else in here to interact with. I'm assuming that other bug is not available. It doesn't even have a visible ego, which is interesting. So, I went out of my way to not get access to this access key. I wonder if I'm going to be sad that I did that. What is going on in here? If we had access to more juice, I could ego drain this. Oh. Wait, I know where we are. Yeah. We do have a juice vending machine. I don't remember. What is the... It's 1 ego to vend some juice. Doesn't make it clear how much juice. And all of this stuff is precisely how we left it. Weird. The game has put heavy crates in front of vents and stuff so many times at this point that it's impossible not to assume that that's always what's happening. All right, can I get this dad through here? Come on, tip, 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 tip. That is not physically, like, natural. Listen, I know that, like, 3D physics is tough stuff. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but... Okay. So, if we do this... Serialize this dog, yeah, and then print the dog out there. Have we been in this little pipe? Because if not, this seems like a thing I ought to check out. Oh. Oh, we're here. Yeah, I remember here. Okay. This was not a valuable thing to do. Welcome back, Bug 22. Nothing out here looks any different yet. So yeah, I've been in here. That's right. Well, I was in here as an ego. I don't know if that thing there that's glowing is... It could be mem, but who cares? Oh, right. I still don't have the ability to move heavy things with just my grabber. Right, you're coming with me here, friend. Okay. I guess when I turn around, I'm going to be... Yeah, I wanted this to be in a ready position. I should maybe have grabbed the dog before we left. Yeah, maybe. Alright, well, having endured a not insignificant system detour, at last on our way back to the God Dock. None of this makes any sense so far, but thankfully it's all very straightforward. Well, doesn't seem like immediately a trap. Like a glove. Yeah, no, everything's cool.
The parasite is still lurking where you last saw it, inside God at the God Dock, which you can reach from the other end of this area. Remember when you first arrived, you hopped into God and grabbed the Emu and Tab modules? Well, the parasite is not unlike you, really, in that it's a bodiless ego running several God modules to boost its abilities. The key to defeating it, we reckon, is to compromise its God modules by infesting them with maggots. Yes, that's right, maggots. Maggots are sort of like the inverse of worms. Degrade program functionality rather than upgrade it. To that end, I've manufactured a plausible maggot infestation throughout the freight workshop, providing you with a supply of fresh maggots to collect on your way through to God.
Well, I tell you, I don't feel like the maggot is the creature that is most opposite of a worm, but fine. Ego's all well and good. Juice is what I'm really after. Thank you for signing up to the Parasite Beta. Your Parasite modules have been dispatched. The modules have been pre-wormed to the maximum safe level to simplify God integration, but each can be readily adjusted. For reasons of security, your Parasite will arrive in a separate shipping container. So, someone ordered the Parasite, but again, we don't know what it means for someone to have ordered a thing, because we don't know what someone means, because we're kind of, sort of, in a simulation, kind of. Gross. It's always gross. It's always got to be gross, you know? This game is remarkably gross for a game that is so sterile. Don't know who that guy thought he was, but no one is prepared for Senor Cacique. All technicians are hereby requested to lunch in the canteen, no exceptions until further notice. The management are of the opinion that your leftover sandwiches and snacks are a likely cause of the maggot infestation throughout the workshop. Okay, but like, we're in a simulation. We've been told many times we're in a simulation that is a literal spatial representation of the functioning of a computer. What the fuck does a sandwich mean in this environment? These simulated biological beings eating simulated sandwiches. Aha! I do appreciate that you can actually trace the power cable. That's nice. So there's a matey boy in there. Let's see what's up here. I've been looking through the logs, and I can see the cleaning staff were in possession of a maggot detector at one point. Perhaps above the first loading bay. That's a pretty specific quote-unquote guess. Alright. I think I want to try to ego drain the camera. Gotta wait for it to turn the other way. Okay. Alright, so it takes me about 10 juice to drain 1 ego. Roughly. It's a little bit better than that, but... the least convincing explosions in video game history. So if it wasn't for the sound, you would literally not know anything was happening. So there is a room in here, accessed through the door over there. The door doesn't have an ego thing on it. Hold on. Okay, well, this door is like 1,000% inaccessible from this side. There are 2 different matey boys in here. All right, let's jump to the motor. See if we can find... There are lift controls. I guess let's just drop the lift and see what we see down here. Space is very stark. That is like the number one thing I would say about it. Not really any place interesting to jump out to. Never mind. Get some free ego at least. I don't want to hop around too much here. I do feel like there's a cool freedom to this system. I do think this ecosystem design is really interesting. I think though I feel more beholden to my bug body than they maybe want me to. I'm like really, it's where all of our cool tools are. You know, I'm a little reluctant to like jump out of it too far. What did I lose sight of that eye? That's probably better. We take control of something like this anyway. Massive loading bay door, heavy security. Okay. So we've got a printer for our robot body now. I don't know if this is the thing we were supposed to be doing, but it is the thing that we've done. This is not, I think, the way to the worm or the maggot detector. Very hard to see, or very sorry to hear you are not overly impressed by the virtual bug program. Have you perused the output improvements available under a worm-hacked feature set? We are confident this is one of our more powerful bug add-on programs. Have you tried running the program in short, judicious bursts? Have you tried switching your bug off and on again? This is like... It's nothing. They want it to be like a little funny, but it's just nothing. It's just actually nothing. I guess let's stay in the mum for the moment. Yeah, you know what? We can afford to do that just to make life easier. I'm assuming the mom can't. Yeah, and I have no jump at all. I have space wheelie. I can't. If I'm wheeling, it's literally impossible to tell. Don't need to go on a mad mission to find them all. The more you find, the more efficaciously you'll be able to compromise the parasite's defenses. I don't know that efficaciously is actually the word you want there. I'm watching these two behind you in ego mode, trying to work out which one's best. Okay. So we get that thing to self-serialize. Let me jump back up to the bug. I'm kind of curious where else we can go from up here. Alright, so we got an armored dad, as ever. The sensor on the oscilloscope is like way out on the front in a way that's really inconvenient. I feel like this dad's going to serialize my dad. He's got a lot of energy and he's got armor. But the advantage we have is the ability to place very precisely, I guess. Maybe we can set this up so we can serialize, like, just his toes, just a little bit. We're very close. I fear this is too much. Indeed. Alright. It's fine. Ah! We're going to end up in very bad shape here. Does the ego sucker doesn't run through glass, does it? Okay. All right, I'm just going to drive into it really fast. Okay, everything's going very cool and normally here. I would love to be able to switch modes, but apparently I can't. Do I need to move you to a safe location, or you're just going to keep sliding away, huh? Okay, there we go. We got him out of all of the other surfaces. Can I, at this point... That's odd. He should... Like, he objectively does have stuff in him. We know he does. We saw him serialize the other dad. Very curious. Subject Parasite Recharger Module. Any bumps or scrapes incurred during God Control Stream Management are quickly rectified by the Parasite Recharger Module add-on. During maintenance, you can disable the module by controlling it and pressing your virtual F13 hotkey. Well, that's going to be a tiny bit problematic. There is a button to the right of my F12. There's a button that is in the place where you'd expect an F13 to be. But I can tell you right now, when pressed, what that button does is it opens the Microsoft calculator. I don't know why there's a button on my keyboard that opens the calculator. It doesn't seem like a thing you would need a dedicated button for. But regardless of whether or not we need it, we have it. Just help myself to all that. Okay, so this is how we were supposed to get in here. I think that's a kind of weird doohickey that we've not seen before. Okay, I knew I was hearing some kind of weird noise. Parasite Frenzy module. If your parasite is frenzying, it usually indicates your parasite feels threatened. If you see this frenzying behavior and believe there to be no threat, simply adjust parameter IFEE in your frenzy.ini file. So, like, here's the thing that sucks. The sort of like the in-world expression of this stuff. This person is having a tech support problem that can only be solved by emailing them one sentence from the user manual for the thing they bought at a time, over and over again. Okay, so we have an easy way back here. Not that I necessarily need one. Actually, what am I doing? I should not be doing this with the bug body right here. Can I use the evil eye in this hallway? There we go. Without having to be in the hallway myself. Yeah, I'm going to get massively outclassed here. Alright, got a decent stun off. Did not notice the bug trap. Alright, with the stun into the siphon, we should be able to, from here, just ego siphon it pretty fast. Or overawe it pretty fast. Okay, somehow this got our old dad. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but whatever, fine. All right, we are going to effect full repairs on this dad. Next time we find a matey boy, and in fact, we do know where a matey boy is. Oh, right, that's a problem. Even if we did lay the dad down, there's no getting it around that corner. I see. Well, I'm glad these maggots make noise, or I would never have realized that these are openable lockers. Does our task thing indicate, like, how many maggots it would be a good idea to find? No, it tells me I have 4. All right, open or circumvent the loading bay door. Got it. Oh, well, this is how I'm going to get you in here. Never mind. We are taking the dad with us. I'm just doing it from this side. I have strong feelings about my dad. Well, I mean, okay, I have strong feelings about this dad. I do have strong feelings about my dad. They're different, though. Different feelings than these. Okay. You're already good. Actually, I guess I should have grabbed the lift controls. Okay. We know there's no, like, immediate danger right at the bottom, but we spent too many resources on this dad at this point to just leave it behind. Okay, so had I cracked this one? I had not yet cracked this one. Now, Senor Cacique is marked as unsafe. Well, I guess I can't really do this the way I want to do it. Okay, let me, I mean, first of all, just devour all of this. There's a maggot around here somewhere. And we're totally going to look into it soon. Nothing, huh? Okay, yep, cool, great, excellent, dope. I was about to say, how the heck did I get through here before? But yeah, that's right, I didn't. Ooh, okay. Narrowly winning races. We are going to need a little bit of repair work soon. Okay, let's find that maggot. Is it crawling around in here? I mean, we're definitely like... Oh, it's just right there. They are very, very small creatures. So we haven't even really been this way. Door not openable. Well, we don't have the juice to drink Ego. Yeah, this other one just has, like, terrible garbage energy. Huh. Apparently I can just reach over and open that from here with my perfectly stationary body. Hey, how's it going? Sounds like the worm's over this way. I'm mostly looking for juice at the moment. Patch 1.01 Parasite Egg Sucker Ego Sucker Module, slightly different. Please install the attached patch to prevent your parasite from sucking the ego out of everything it comes into close proximity with. So, well, we don't know if that patch actually got applied, but let's hope so. I know we do have our other own guy over here, but like, I'm attached to Senor Cacique at this point. And it feels like we're basically where we're trying to get, right? Where is that maggot sound coming from? Oh, right. Yep, that'll do it. Ooh, this looks fun. This looks like a fun area. So we could become the pup, but we won't be able to move around. And if the question is, does this area connect to the area we already know? The answer is perhaps. Let's find out. Senor Cacique is rapidly running out of juice. Well,
I think you and I might be more alike than either of us realize.
no, because you're not the source code.
And you are. So that's a pretty big difference, obviously. But even though you're there, you're also kind of not there. And even though I'm not there, I also sort of am. And I could not be there if it weren't for you either being there or not being there. And you couldn't be there or not be there if it weren't for me certainly not being there. So in that sense, we're practically identical. I hope that's cleared up any questions you may have had.
That would be funnier if it were germane. If it had anything to do with anything that somebody was saying or a question that had been asked. Or this is part of the danger of making your protagonist silent. Intentionally aiming away from the worm, which now just, yeah, does that. Gross and horrible. Wait. Where? Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, with its armor on, it's actually too big to fit through the doorway. Well, we can remove the armor, but let's see if we can, I've removed the armor. It's gyrating rapidly. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think it was stuck in the floor just a little bit. Something's a little weird with this one. I really do not have any idea if we're doing well on maggots or not, if this is like a number close to what we're intended to have, or... This whole place is kind of baffling. Alright, you know what? Where is the closest lifesaver? Aha. Yeah, this'll do. Alright. Apologies. I am starting to not feel so well. Kind of rapidly, yeah, condition deteriorating. So I'm going to go ahead and go. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We've made it back to where we're supposed to be, unless there's some kind of really huge obstacle between us and the parasite, or the parasite turns out to be totally badass. We might be approaching the end of this thing, or maybe just the end of a chapter of it. I don't know. Hard to say. When you come back next time tomorrow, I guess we might find out. And we'll see you then.